Amid the chaos, Dr. Matsuda manned the control panel in the Nexus, tears streaming down her face as she listened to frantic comms, families screaming, teachers ushering crying children to hide in supply closets, hoping the predators wouldn't sniff them out. Finally, Friedman radioed in, "All teams, clear of the lower decks. Aurelius, blow it now. That's an order." Commander Aurelius's finger hovered over the red button. On the monitor, she saw the small forms of terrified humans running back and forth, desperate to find a safe corner, in a corridor bristling with vines and bloodthirsty creatures in hot pursuit. Her hand shook uncontrollably. She was fighting with what she knew needed to be done and the horrific consequences of her actions. As she was struggling with this decision, it was as if something external from her body had reached out and was pressing its hand on top of hers, forcing the button down. Explosive bolts fired, the lower hull ripped apart in a thunderous roar. Metal tore like paper, and the entire aft section of the Nova Aurora spun into the void, scattering alien monstrosities and screaming humans, men, women and children, into the cold vacuum of space. A deep silence followed. No one in the control nexus spoke. Friedman had made his way back to the control room, and Aurelia stared at him with horror in her eyes. Her mind still reeling from what she had just done, her hand was frozen on the button. Friedman walked over to her and gently released her hand. Stepping back, he looked at her and said, "We had to do it," he insisted quietly, "for the greater good." The surviving population was drastically reduced, and out of the 1,200 people of the ship's complement, no more than 300 souls remained aboard the now severely crippled Nova Aurora. Even so, the crisis was not over. The alien creatures had all been in the jettisoned section of the ship, but the vines had already spread beyond it.